For sure. So let me ask you this here. DJ EFN, what does hip hop mean to you?
Oh, that's a loaded question because it means a lot of things to me. To
Okay.
me, hip hop just really spoke to me at a crucial time in my young life, and just as a fan of of the music, and then realizing that I lived the culture without even knowing because it was so new. Talking about like late '80s, we was all break dancing, we was doing graffiti, we had the boom boxes and we was all trying to be rappers, just spitting rhymes, and so you didn't realize that you was living this thing that was a culture, that was hip hop culture. And when it all culminated to understanding that this music I love, is a part of this greater culture and that we're already living it.
Mm,
And for me personally, like, I'm being raised by a single mother, like it was damn near my surrogate father, hip hop.
mm,
It kind of it kind of put things in there that I couldn't get just out of my mom's raising me. Like I needed that father figure, that figure that was going to help me navigate some of the street stuff that was going on when I was a kid. And hip hop did that, and it did more than that. Like, I always tell people hip hop taught me history. Hip hop taught me about other cultures, other places, other cities, what was going on. Like, it just did a lot for me, and it inspired me. And that's why I decided at one point when I was graduating high school, I wanted to do more than just be a fan of hip hop. I wanted to help cultivate it locally in Miami because I felt like we weren't really respected on a national scale, and I felt we
mm.
had a lot to offer. And so that was my goal originally. I just wanted to contribute to the local scene and take this on as a serious career. I didn't know what I was going to do or how I was going to do it. I just knew I had a passion for the music and the culture.
Wow, that was loaded. That was a loaded answer. Hell, I gave you a loaded question. You came in with a loaded answer. I'm like, yeah. That's interesting. Growing up in Miami, 305. Shout out to the 305. Shout out to Said Wines.
Dade
He couldn't
County.
get this one, Dave, all of that Bay. Okay, I learned it. I learned the culture a little bit, I'm just saying.